All right. I'm here. I apologize. We had technical difficulties in the CK household internet-wise, but we are here now, and I almost feel like I shouldn't be because I see the score, and I was watching how this game started, and, I almost didn't start up. I'm going to be real with y'all. I almost didn't start up. I almost just said, you know what? Knicks don't want to play. I don't want to make this work. Already on the phone with Spectrum, frustrated. Now I got to start this, and this is how we're starting 5-14 to get this game started. A 9-point deficit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the CK2K on KFTV for yet another play-by-play. And the Knicks decided that they didn't feel like showing up today. I don't know what I'm looking at. But it's early. Don't want to jump the gun too soon. But Lord have mercy, not what we're looking to see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure everything is good. Got to switch over. I'm listening to the Clippers broadcast. Ew. Let's go to the Knicks. There we go. Better. What's up, y'all? Shout out to my mods and members in the building. Yeah, it's a little dark. I'm going to get the light on in just a second. Score is good. Box score is good. We are here and ready to go. Shout out to you guys, as always. Appreciate you. Hakeem with the $5 super set. Brunson and Towns are two of the worst defenders in NBA history. Both can't be on the team. One has to go. It's that kind of night to start off already. I can feel the energy as we are already starting off on a bad side. CK is here. We back, Raphael. Yes, I'm here. And the Knicks decided not to show up. Salute CK and the fam. Yeah, what we looking at? What we starting with? Who's not doing anything? Bridges 0 for 1, so I know that the Bridges haters are ready to go. Bridges is soft. 1 for 2 is OG. Cat 1 for 2. McBride 0 for 2, so yeah, looking like some raggedy offense, while on the other side, John Collins and Kawhi Leonard get things going early. Zubats is the one. I worry about. He loves playing the Knicks as well. He's that guy that tends to have these great games when we play against him. Meanwhile, Bridges open for a corner 3, gets it to fall. If only he had made it sooner. But you know the vibe in the word of the chat. Bridges is trash as he makes the first 3 for the New York Knicks here today. 8:14 to get started. Immediately after that, a steal from Mikal Bridges yet again. Nice outlet to OG and Ogugua with an outlet dunk. The Knicks were just waiting for me to get on the broadcast because now we're rolling. Nice steal and dish from Karl Anthony Towns. 3-ball flies. It's no good. Harden with it. He shoots it. That's going to be short again. The Knicks can't get a rebound, but it's off of Collins, and it will be Knicks ball. And away we go. Shout out to all the mods and members, man. I got to show some love. Shout out to Chef Curtis West, as always. Russell Whiskey is here. Brew Crew Fishing is here. Thomas Donnery. Salutes to everybody. Points given. D-Roy Fly, excuse me. That guy is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Ronaldo is here. Mr. Dones, what's good? Where are we at? I feel like I missed some people. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to everybody in between as well, my members. Jimmy UCLA, CK already knows who won and jetted. That being said, another bucket there, a 3-ball for the New York Knicks yet again. At time, Deuce McBride. As the Knicks now trail by only 1, but there goes Zubats. He's the problem. He is going to be the problem for the Knicks today. 16-13 is the score I have. What up, Brew Crew Fish? How you going? So Hub Towns is out, is how we're rolling. As Brunson on the drive. Brunson sidestep. Brunson throws it up, gets the right-handed lay to fall. Chris Dunn's going to be a fun matchup for Jalen Brunson. You know, he was drafted into the NBA as a defensive stopper, and I'm sure that he is going to take that into account as he plays today against Brunson. But Kawhi Leonard still reminding folks that when he wants to play, he's lethal. Big bucket there for Leonard, and he goes to the line. CK brings the energy. It's time to wake up, Knicks. Need to have faith, CK. I always got faith. I'm pissed off at my team, but I always have faith in my squad. right. Jalen Brunson picked up by Dunn. Brunson going right at him, finding a wide open deuce. Can't hit it. And for once, Karl-Anthony Towns held down on the rebound by James Harden. It's going to be Knicks ball. Now, I wanted to talk about when my internet was working and we would have started and we would have had a nice little pregame chat. I wanted to talk about all the conversation about the offense. And we heard Karl-Anthony Towns, the first thing that came out of his mouth is saying that he just doesn't feel like he's figuring out on offense. But that's not the issue, Mr. Towns. We need you to figure it out defensively. That being said, Deuce McBride, we heard Mikal Bridges, Mitchell Robinson, a lot of the other guys did speak on the fact of our defense lacking. And that definitely has been the key of a lot of conversations as we've dropped from the top 10 in defense this season down to 16th in defensive rating. Mikal Bridges finding a wide open Clarkson to start the game off. And we'll take one of those any day of the week. A corner three ball from Jordan Clarkson. And now the offense is rolling. Real quick, though, I also got to show love to my people over on KnicksFanTV as Harden misses. Yabusele fighting for his life. Mitch helps out. And Mikal, long rebound. He finds Yabu in transition. Yabu looking around. He finds Clarkson. Ball in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson gets the screen from Robinson. Brunson looks for a roll. He wants to put the moves on Collins. Good help by Leonard. Ends up in the hands of Bridges. Bridges short on the three, rebounded by Collins. That one would have been lethal. Shout out to SZM. Shout out to D Money. B Mills in the building. Frank White. Frankie was good over there on Twitch. I was realizing, what sound were we hearing? Oh, the GoldenEye sound. I'm like, there's audio going. What is it? Shout out to D Money, man. Shout out to everybody over on Twitch as well. CK, how are you watching the game of VPN, my friend? I would say the name, but I need them to sponsor me first, bro. I'm waiting on that VPN sponsor, but yeah, VPN, sir. That's how in LA I'm able to watch this game. All right, we in it, man. What up, CK? What's good? Great defense from Brunson. Brunson getting a nice stop. And yeah, man, the Los Angeles Clippers, a team of unks, man. A lot. They have, the thing is, on paper, you look at this team and they should be a lot better than they are. But again, with injuries, as good defense there from Bridges on Harden, forcing him to pass the ball out, no three ball down. But like I was saying, yeah, this Clippers team on paper should be solid, but injuries and, you know, some of these guys just not showing up on a nightly basis. The Clippers have had a raggedy season, but you know who's not having a raggedy season? El Capitan, as JB makes the big three. 21-19 is the score. 4-9 from the three-point line for the New York Knicks. When I got here, not a single three had fallen for the Knicks yet. As Brook Lopez, you know he's good for one of those, man. You know Big Brook gonna give you one of those, man. You know Brook Lopez gonna fly, let that thing fly from the three-point line. You know how it goes. Yabusele finding Bridges. Bridges back over to Clarkson. Clarkson looking for the screen. Picked up by Lopez. He gets past him, but great pick back by Lopez. Gets at the free throw line. Yabusele loses it midair. Almost went for a poster. Has to throw it up. It's no good. Hits nothing, and it's going to be a shot clock violation for Yabu and the New York Knicks. Could not touch the rim, and it was an unfortunate turnover. I almost said turnover on downs. CK, come on. Knicks storm back. Can't remember the last time the Knicks had a lead. You know, I'm here. Okay, let me know after the game later. You are my outlet of the on the info of the game tonight. B-Mills, I got you, man. Another bucket goes down there. No, it was a turnover, excuse me, between John Collins and I don't know this kid's name for Los Angeles. Mikal Bridges finding Jalen Brunson. 3:30 left in the game. Brunson looking for yet another screen. Gets it from Robinson. He's at the free throw line. Fires it over to Bridges at the three. He fires on the other side to Clarkson, a little too tall. And a turnover by the New York Knicks. And none other than Mikal Bridges. You know, Mikal Bridges turnovers count as 5 according to the chat because they are ready to let him hear it. Here we go the other way. 22-21, 3:10 remains. Bridges doing a good job on Harden, but you got to get a hand in the face of Brook Lopez. He misses that three, though. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges loses the handle. Shoots the free throw jumper in and now rebounded by Big Meech. He goes up, but But Doom grabbed his arm. No foul call. Knicks get it back anyways. Clarkson heaves it up, and Clarkson gets another. There was a time, they're going to say it's a long two, by the way, so I'm going to retract that sound effect. But they remember, there was a point of the season where Clarkson did not see minutes in the first quarter, but right now the Knicks need to play the offensive battle game because our defense does not exist right now. Meanwhile, the Clippers missing some gimmies and helping the Knicks out as we hold on to a 1-point lead with 2:20 remaining. Clarkson, another one. That time it's no good. Rebounded by Collins. JC cooking. Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Nice move there. Oh, gets past him, and Mitchell Robinson blocking James Harden, but extracurriculars there. Fouling Mikal Bridges as he fights for that rebound over John Collins. Collins fouls him, and we're going to get a timeout by the Knicks, I'm assuming. And the New York Knicks hold on to a lead in the first quarter. Couldn't tell you the last time that's been the case in the last few games. Knicks now trying to do better than we have been watching the last few nights. Shout out to the 200 in the building. Once again, my apologies on the tardy start. I had some internet issues over here. You know, shout out to those who have Spectrum and know what I'm talking about. Had to get on the phone and let them know, like, yo, what are we doing? They reset it, and we're good to go. Everything is fine. C.K. McHale is playing great defense. I agree. Went from Kawhi to Harden. Yeah, I think it was more of a switch. I don't think he was initially on Kawhi. I think he picked him up off of a switch. But also with OG and Kawhi going to the bench, that allowed Bridges to then switch over to Harden, which is a matchup that makes more sense for him. Great job since CK came on stream. Let's be real, yeah. I want to my own horn, but you know what I'm saying? It was 5:14 when I got on, so the Knicks went on a what? Knicks went on a what? An 18-8 run. You know what I'm saying? But they try and tell me that I'm cursed when they looking for something to blame. They say that I'm cursed when we do the play-by-play. But the records don't lie. We are above 500 whether we do the play-by-play here or over on my channel. Okay, okay. Oh boy, I'm playing around, y'all. I'm just messing. All because of you, we got this lead, brother. How you send tips to your channel, brother, on Twitch? Where is the? Oh, that's a great question. I know how to do it, but does Mr. CP not have? Oh, he doesn't have. I don't think he has it turned on. I think CP just has. He has bits on. That's one way to do supers over on Twitch. Yeah, no, he doesn't have them turned on. It's just subscriptions and biddies. That's really all we got over here on Twitch. I gotta get CP on game. I had to talk to him today about making me a mod because we had these bots going on. We gotta get CP, up to frame over on the Twitch side of things. Shout out to the Twitch crew, KnicksFanTV, be holding it down on a regular basis. You know. But yeah, shout out to you though. Appreciate you, D Money. Oh, there he is.
There he is. There's my favorite white boy.
Oh. Spotlight on Tyler Kolek. He's not in the game, by the way. He's just mic'd up, but very active. I'm sure when he does check in, it will be hyped up stuff. Why you got 2 channels? Don't feed it to the Sanders, CK. I know, I'm playing around. You know me, man. It's all jokes, bro. It's all jokes. I don't take none of it serious, man. We just here to watch the New York Knicks win games and get the championship. Bridges to the bench, by the way, as OG has checked back in. Mitchell Robinson and OG switching. Harden looking to put the moves on Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson doing a good job staying still, but, James Harden went on a little mixtape with himself and got the step back 3 to fall regardless. And now back to a 2-point deficit. Kolek legacy game while mic'd up. Let's hope so, bro. But yeah, question was why you got 2 channels. well, this is not my channel. If I don't know if that was a serious question. This is KnicksFanTV. This channel is ran by CP. I am one of the hosts for the channel, and I run the play-by-play with y'all. My channel is CK2K. Nice steal there from Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson fakes it. He finds OG. And OG, when he does not need to put the ball on the ground in the fast break, tends to give you some great highlights. Matter of fact, sorry, OG.
Boom, shakalaka.
We got to use that sound effect on those fast break dunks. My fault, OG. I haven't used that sound bite in so long because we haven't really had many highlights off of dunks. 25 is the score for both teams. Nice step back from James Harden. Back to back. James Harden turning back the clock a little bit. Been a little inconsistent with that three ball as opposed to the Houston Rockets version of Harden, who used to be money with every shot he put up. But look at Jalen Brunson. Tiptoes right by him. 27-28. Carl, that's right. That's right. No cat. No big bodega. None of those. Yeah, his name is Carl. Until further notice, Karl Anthony Towns is simply just known as Carl. You don't get no cool nicknames or nothing. He's just Carl. That's it. That's it. Thanks for reminding me, chat. Appreciate you. A 3-point foul. That time I think it's going to be on Jordan Clarkson. Harden goes to the line for three. Clarkson immediately upset with himself after the call. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Harden to the line for three, excuse me. Right. Carl, and that's it. Yep. Carl. No nicknames, y'all. No nicknames. Not until further notice. Carl needs to earn his name back. Amen, Wisdom. Until further notice. In the play-by-play, he is known simply as Carl. That's it. Not Carl Weezer either. I get you. Yeah, genuine question. I'm new. Haven't followed NBA for a decade. Thanks for this. Oh, got you. Oh, you thought this? Yeah, this is not my channel. This is one of the many amazing shows on the channel, KnicksFanTV. Mainly known for the play-by-play. Yeah, it's completely run by CP, the franchise. Yeah, I'm just one of the hosts, and I have a great time doing the play-by-play with all you guys here for all of these Knicks games. But, yeah, you'll also see me do play-by-plays or Knicks recaps or NBA recaps on my channel, CK2K. But, yeah, no, this channel is run by CP, the franchise. I got you, Brent. I got you. Carl Winslow. Damn. Base God said this is disgraceful as the New York Knicks suffer another first quarter deficit, 31-27. Knicks found a little bit of life, but then stalled up a little bit down the stretch after James Harden 3 free throws and another bucket that went down that I cannot remember off the top of my head. I think that was it. The free throws were the ones that closed out the quarter. Knicks didn't really respond after that. But the New York Knicks stormed back after a raggedy start. And we're hoping to have a much stronger second quarter. 27-31 was the battle. Leading scorer is none other than Jalen Brunson with a little help of OG Anunoby. 3 for 5 from the field today. OG keeping the game within the paint. You know OG wants to show out as he goes up against his fellow champion and former teammate Kawhi Leonard. A lot of comparisons between the two, in my opinion, especially on the defensive side. I feel like he's still figuring it out offensively. But yeah, OG Anunoby tends to have good games against his former counterparts like Pascal and now Kawhi Leonard. So 7 points today. I'm expecting a big OG game. That's why I went with the OG jersey today, by the way. You know, I called him out last game, but it's all in love, man. I'm rooting for the guy. He won me over last year, but we need the dog to ball out. And it seems like he got he got the message. After a raggedy game, only making 1 field goal against Detroit today, turning it around. That being said, Karl Anthony Towns. Sorry, Carl. That being said, Carl, 2 points in the quarter in 6 minutes of play. Bridges with 3 points, 1 for 4. Deuce McBride with 3 points. He's also 1 for 4. And Clarkson came off the bench scorching hot with 5 points. Knicks got to get the job done today. 2 points, 2 rebounds in the first with an ascending contract upwards of $60 million. Shaking my head. I don't care about a proposal and shooting ability. Get him off my team, Leon Rose. That was D-Money. That's not me saying that. I know that sounded really convincing. That's D-Money, though. And B Mills echoing the sentiment. B Mills has spoken his truth. No, I don't. I told y'all, Carl's gonna have to earn my currency. I'm not throwing currency at no Carl jersey. He has to earn my currency. Peace and love, bro. Peace and love. Yeah, my next cop, I might get me a deuce. I every year I get the new city and the new statement if we have a new statement jersey. So I gotta get 2 new jerseys. I definitely want to cop a deuce. I think Deuce is doing a great job figuring out who the second guy is gonna be. I got a lot of Brunsons. I might add another Brunson. I don't know. As Deuce McBride right on cue, he says, CK, that's a good idea. I think a number 2 jersey would look good in the closet. I agree, Deuce. As he makes a 3-ball, cuts the lead down to 1. 11:26 left in the game. Here comes the young guys checking in for the Clippers as Kawhi Leonard shoots and misses the 3-ball. I gotta get my Clippers scoring sheet in front of me so I can know the names to everybody. All right, bet. Kawhi Leonard tries to get to the rim, but great defense by Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez. Ball's deflected out. Knicks ball still. Bodega is close. His name is Carl DeQuan. His name is Carl. We revoked his license until further notice. Oh, there he is.
There he is. There's my favorite white boy.
As Tyler Kolek goes for, well, he almost got his first assist of the game, but Tyler Kolek checks in. Remember, he's mic'd up, so I'm excited to hear more from the mic'd up segment as the game goes on. 10:50 remains. Kolek picking it up. But it's crazy to me that Nicholas Batum is still playing basketball in 2026. Peace and love. That being said, Brook Lopez shooting a fadeaway jumper. We'll take those any day of the week. But the Knicks now need to get back on the scoring side of things as the Clippers missing the last 2. Arid pass from Kolek and the turnover. Here go the Clippers. Kawhi left wide open for 3. And Kawhi Leonard not letting the Knicks get any kind of groove off of a foolish turnover by Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek, now he is one of the best in the NBA at pass. Oh my gosh, assist to turnover ratio. Speaking of turnovers, turnover yet again by Karl-Anthony Towns trying to flub around to get a foul. Instead, a 3-ball by Miller, and another one falls. And a timeout is called by Mike Brown. Jordan Miller, a big 3 for Los Angeles. And when the Knicks look now at a 7-point deficit. Things turn around real fast, huh? I was here for the memo. Got you, Daquan. Got you. I know, see, just making sure you knew. Oh, boy. Carl already packing his bags. Tragic, man. What is Carl doing? When you find out, let us know, man. When you find out, let us know. Shout out to, we got 313 in the building. I'm going to apologize once again for my late start, but we are here now. And the Knicks, still, they have not arrived. I mean, they had a nice little run in that first quarter, but that has quickly slowed down, and now we are looking at a deficit again. Carl is getting a lot of ridicule in the YouTube chat, but I mean in both chats. Twitch went after him. We had D Money speak his truth with the agreement of B Mills. I got a lot of Brunson. I want to rep Deuce and Kolek more though. Yeah, I have my wife is well aware of my jersey problem. I want to be that guy that when I'm when I'm older, I'm gonna have a closet of jerseys where there's gonna be some players that probably shouldn't have had that jersey, but there's gonna be a lot of players like, yeah, this was a moment. This Brunson jersey, oh yeah, Brunson that year put up 50, was clutch player of the year, oh yeah. And then when I point at my Kevin Knox jersey, I'm like, yeah, I believed. I was one of the idiots that believed in this kid. So here's the jersey. Like I want that. To me, the jerseys tell a story, and I always want to have those stories. And hopefully, the juniors, the little ones, they pick up the Knicks habits. I'm pushing it, and then maybe they can have the jerseys and they can be retros for them. Isn't that crazy to think about? Isn't that crazy to have in my head that I'm already thinking that these Brunson jerseys, these other jerseys I got are gonna be retros, bro? That's a crazy thought process. You know what I'm saying? CP checking in, reporting for duty, said missed shots are killing us in transition. Brutal, man. Yeah. And the funny thing is, CP, I feel like you could have made that comment on Monday. I feel like you could have made that comment on Saturday. I feel like you could have made that comment on Friday. I feel like that has just been the problem for the New York Knicks in general right now on this unfortunate losing streak that the Knicks see themselves in. It's just been awful defensively, and especially in the break. But here we go. As Deuce McBride, I got you, D-Mo. I don't want to say it over. We got it over on the YouTube side as well. NBA Cup curse going for all of the 4 teams that were in the semis. LOL. Imagine, right? Oh, because San Antonio and I get what you're saying. OKC. Or another name for Carl, number 32 for the Knicks. Dale. You don't even get his name. 33-37, man. 9:36 remaining. Knicks having a hard time getting over that hump right now as we're seeing a nice little spin move. But good defense there from Deuce and Kolek. I was going to give Kolek some credit for cutting him off, but Deuce gets all the credit with the block. Knicks going the other way, 9:20. Mitchell Robinson with the screen. Deuce thought about it. He finds Towns in the corner. Towns almost falls out of bounds. Goes to the hoop with the older Batum. And even Batum giving Towns some problems. But a 3-ball for Deuce McBride to save the day. A 1-point game. Nicholas Batum giving Towns issues defensively. But what we like to see is the defensive side for Big Carl. As Carl gets a block out of bounds to save the Knicks from another quick score for Los Angeles. Another name, no defense, Carl. Highest three-point percentage single season. Look at that. Where we at? McBride's at 46%. Look at that. He can make him put his name on the list if he stays there. Yeah, it feels like every time Deuce puts the ball up, it's going to go down. Deuce has found his groove. Speaking of which, Kawhi Leonard, a fadeaway jumper goes down, 39-36. Kawhi Leonard out here going bar for bar with this Knicks second unit. A different look, by the way, as Mike Brown going with both Kolek and Deuce. No Clarkson, no Bridges in the second unit that we saw before. McCulloch being put on ice for right now. But we're gonna see, man. Big 3-ball for Deuce. Oh, rebound there from Carl. Carl looking around, picked up by Batum. He has the old man to beat. He spins, gets the hook shot. That one falls, and he's complaining to the ref, but it's nice to see Carl get a shot to fall. Nice move there from Kawhi. Kawhi loses the ball. Oh, but they're going to call a foul. Looked like he just lost the handle. Interesting call. I feel like we've seen Carl go up with that so many times, and that's the first time we saw it go. Taquan said that was close. You heard me say big? You heard me say big? Yeah, man. I almost slipped up. I almost slipped up. I forgot the name is the name. Rilla Crowley in the building. What up? Glad to have you as we watch Kawhi Leonard missing free throws. Knicks have a chance to tie this game up. Deuce almost looked like he was going for the lead. Carl looked like he was going for the lead. Alley-oop, Mitchell Robinson hammers it down. Good alley-oop from Carl getting it to Mitchell Robinson. And the Knicks now tied up at 40. Can this be the turn of events for New York? Oh, here comes Zubats, though. You know he got all the moves in the paint. Ivica Zubats, one of my favorite players that we don't talk about enough in the league. He got He got footwork, bro. Cross court over to Deuce. 2-point game. Carl goes up. He tries to draw contact. He gets no contact. These referees are staying put on their choices to not give Carl the fouls that he's crying for. Batum finding Zubac. Zubac's finding Leonard. Leonard uses the screen. What a pump fake. Back to Zoo. Zoo with the whip in the paint. Chris Dunn in trouble. Ball moves around somehow. Batum's wide open. And what are we doing? What are we doing? But I think that one won't count. I think they're saying the ball, that 3 ball will not count, so we're good. Oh, we're okay. I think we're okay. Oh, we're okay. Forgive me. No, but no, they're saying, no, it does. It's a long 2. What is happening? So they're saying it was a long 2. It looked like he was clearly behind the 3-point line, but we'll take the long 2. 42-40 is the score I got. Tyler Kolek. Oh, McCollick is checking in because Mikal is in now with this boy, Tyler Kolek. And my goodness. Deuce McBride, a mid-range pull, and the shot just looks pure. 12 points for young Deuce. 4 for 8 from the field. And 6:54 remains. And, oh, man, Tyler Kolek a little overly aggressive there. Kawhi sells the bump, and Kolek picks up the foul. Tie game at 42. Shout out Jackie Robinson. CK what? Jens is done with no D Carl. Yeah, man, Carl is getting killed right now in the chat. Nah, D-Money, appreciate you, man. Yeah, just show love to the chat. Show love to the channel. We also live on YouTube as well. Hit those supers there, but none of it is necessary. It's all just appreciated. Appreciate you, D-Money. 42s is the score right now. Look at the move from Harden. Harden slips it through. And that's going to be a turnover. No, they're going to say it's tipped out by the Knicks, but he wants a foul. James Harden, like, I just heard, I think that's, who's on the call? Is it Steve Novak? Because we thought the exact same thing. I was going to say that James Harden literally looking more for a foul than looking to score there as Kawhi turns around, shoots the ball, tipped out of bounds, and it will be Knicks ball. John Collins believes that it was tipped last by the Knicks. He's telling them to review it. They're not listening. Knicks inbound, and it won't matter anyway. 6:20 remains. Yeah, James Harden looking more for the foul than trying to get that shot, and another foolish play. And then the foul. No, they're calling a turnover on Kawhi. A travel to be exact. The turnover by Clarkson. Did I just see Mike Tirico casually watching the Knicks game behind the Clippers bench? Can I get a shot at that again? Is Mike Tirico just casually in New York to watch a Knicks game? Let me find out Mike Tirico with us, man. Okay. Let me find out Mike Tirico is a Knicks fan. I swear I saw him just casually in the second row over by the Clippers bench. Let me find out. Jalen Brunson checks back into the game. Yabusele with him. Brunson with the floater. No good. Rebounded by Mitch Robb. Mitch goes up with it. He can't get to fall. Rebounded by Leonard. Appreciate you, D-Money. Deuce with the team high 14. Yes, Sirski. James Harden has Yabu on a thread and hits him with the 3 ball in his face. I see you, Mike Tirico. Y'all saw him too. Am I tripping? I swear I saw Mike Tirico behind the bench, man. All right. Okay. NFL playoffs right around the corner. He said he want to watch some Knicks basketball first. Clarkson misses it. Follows his shot. A rare art, but stumbles and bumbles out of bounds. And the turnover once again. How many turnovers we got as a team here in this first half? That's going to be our 5th one, but it feels like we have so much more. Wisdom not happy. Syracuse, that's okay. All right. So he probably always been a Knicks fan on the low. Okay, I respect it. Okay, I didn't know he went to Syracuse. Respect. 42-47. Mikal Bridges on the drive. He pulls the free throw shot with 2 defenders in the face. Like those confident pulls by Mikal Bridges. 3-point game now for New York Knicks. Never really getting an opportunity to pull away with any type of lead. Bridges now with the assignment on Kawhi. Kawhi out to Harden. Harden picked up by Clarkson. Harden goes right by Clarkson, shoots the floater, no good. And Zubac once again, the hustle play and the bucket, 44-49. Mikal Bridges cross over to Yabu. Yabu picked up by Collins, hands it over to Clarkson. And the Knicks looking to reset here. 5-point game. Clarkson uses the screen. Clarkson at the free throw line. He steps back. He has a little bit of space. He thought about it. Clarkson doing a lot of dribbling. Throws up a wild floater. Gets it to fall. Jordan Clarkson, not shy. 3-point game yet again. Knicks need to get a stop. We have Deuce, OG, and Carl getting ready to check into the game. Looking for that final stretch here of this first half. Chris Dunn left wide open, shoots the floater, can't get the bounce. Rebound by Mitch Rob, grabbed on the foul. And I really want to know, did the transition take foul just vanish? I know I feel like I argue this every damn play-by-play, but is it just gone? Because I swear that whenever you foul on a break, that is considered under the rule of a transition take. But I feel like I never see that called anymore. Did it vanish and I missed the memo? Because I get killed with it all the time in 2K, so someone needs to let 2K know. Just out of curiosity, man. You see it less and less since the rule was implicated. Shout out to the 350 in the chat, by the way. Just out of curiosity. Fouls don't exist in the NBA 2K. Yeah, that makes more sense. Got it. That makes way more sense. Karl-Anthony Towns picked up at the elbow. Good pump fake on Zubac. He goes up with it. He draws a foul, and Karl finally gets the fouls that has been eluding him all game long. Zubac's hand in the pot, and now Karl gets 2 free throws. Jack City, no, it's not gone. It's just not done for the Knicks. Facts. Okay. That makes more sense. Can Yabu do something so we can trade him? Damn. Oh, boy. No. Chat now trying to debate on who's worse, Karl or Yabu. We are at that point of the season, ladies and gentlemen. All making both free throws. 2 for 2 from the line. Cut the lead down to 1. Can the Knicks get another stop to take the lead? Kawhi Leonard, what a pump fake, what a take, and what a make from the champion, the former champion. He tried to bring that to Los Angeles, but too many injuries stopped that dream from coming into play. Karl swings it over to OG. OG with the fake. OG sidesteps, tries to fit the pass in between. Bridges tried to save it, but hits it out of bounds. And that play was doomed from the jump, as it's another turnover for New York. Timeout call from Los Angeles, and the Knicks facing a 3-point deficit. Seems like the Knicks just keep coming up short every time we cut this game close, and the Clippers are taking advantage. Timeout, Los Angeles. Yabu for Bay. Get that thing going. Imagine someone like Mook in that Yabu role. What is Mook up to? You doing podcast life now, right? Why didn't OG go up at that? That's you and me will be forever confused. Cliff Kerval with probably the most controversial statement of the stream. He said, look, I'm going to just say it. Jordan got to call off the engagement. He said that Karl-Anthony Towns' Knicks future is in the hands of Jordan Woods. And you know what? You might be on to something. I'm playing. I'm just kidding. Thomas Donnery said the energy is low, man. Yeah. Even Celtic Shaq is better than Carl. Carl is getting killed. And it's hard to defend this. Big Carl is shooting 2 for 8, 6 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. So doing a bit of everything today. And my favorite stat is the fact that he has 0 turnovers and 0 fouls. I love that for Carl. 2 for 8 from the field here today. Salute, Outlaw. Hope you're good, man. Carl will only have 1 ring at the end of the season. What changes would you make by the trade deadline if you were the Knicks? Look, man, I'm telling you, my phone lines are wide open in New Orleans. I want to hear everything. I want to know who is available. I just want to have a conversation with New Orleans because I want Herb Jones. I want Trey. I want what's my boy's name? Sadiq Bey. Like I'll go in tears. You know what I'm saying? Like whichever one you were willing to give up the least or the most, I'll take either one of them. So I'm talking to New Orleans first and foremost, seeing where they're at with this point of the season. I don't think it had enough fire under it, but I loved the Daniel Gafford rumor in Dallas. I would love to see what's going on there if that's something that we can make happen. But yeah, to me, it's more of beefing up the second unit, getting guys that will help us get ready for the long term. Because one thing I learned as the Knicks get a turnover, or the Clippers turn over the ball, Knicks get a stop. One thing I learned from teams like Detroit, a team that's probably going to end out in the top 3 seed, depth. I feel like that's the biggest thing of a lot of these real championship contending teams. Depth, as Jalen Brunson gets a big 3. So I want to make sure we utilize our depth. I feel like we got a lot of great pieces, but we got to get it all together. Love what Clarkson's done. Love what Kolek has given us here and there. Deuce off the bench has been magnificent. I know he's starting right now. When Hart comes back, he'll probably go back to the bench as Kawhi makes a crazy fadeaway jumper. But yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the wing. I'm looking at some of those centers that are available and see what we can get done. I know you guys are looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo, but I just don't realistically see that happening mid-season. That's an off-season conversation. I feel it realistically. Nice pass there from Carl. Carl double clutching. Just go up strong. Why are you double clutching and folding your body? 3 ball from Kawhi. I don't understand why you're making the smaller player look bigger. Go up strong, man. What are we doing? Carl going off the roll this time with Zubats on him. Picks up the dribble, so now he's looking around for anyone. Finding Deuce. Deuce dribbles into Zubats. Gets the ball to Carl. Carl finding OG. OG back out to Deuce. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Mikal, he's running out of time. He's going to have to heave it. He'll fire a mid-ranger. That one no good. As the Knicks looking at a 5-point deficit yet again. Kawhi with a monster push-off. He finds Harden. Harden shoots a 3. Kawhi and OG run into each other, and they're going to call the blame on Kawhi. Offensive foul. Knicks get the ball back. Would really like to see what we can do by then. All good takes as always, CK. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love what y'all who took the over on Carl? Like, you trying to call someone out for believing this is the game. Y'all need to leave those people alone. Brunson picked up by Harden. Brunson sidesteps. He finds Deuce. Deuce has been the number 2 guy today. Misses that one, though. Rebounded by Dunn. Knicks have found themselves stuck at 51 with 30 seconds left. The Knicks look on track to lose another quarter. James Harden picked up by Deuce. Deuce doing a good job. Gets the steal, but they're going to call a foul. Deuce getting a little handsy and gets the foul. GOT said, I'm starting to cringe when Carl goes to the rim. Kawhi always looks dehydrated. Deuce McBride, our leading scorer today, man. 14 points, 4 for 8 from 3. Deuce definitely turned things around after that 1 for 4 start. Much better shooting in the second quarter, but no one helping him. And look who it is with 15 seconds to go. They want the length. Diawara checks into the game. And James Harden with the rock picked up by Deuce. Don't want Deuce to pick up another foul on. Oh, no. Brook Lopez, corner 3, misses everything. 2 seconds remains. OG fires it. Doesn't get it off in time. Will be no good anyways. As your New York Knicks, after another half of basketball, go into the break with a deficit. Once again, shout out to the 350 in the chat for the play-by-play today, but not the second or first quarter we would look for. Again, getting outscored in both. Now, slightly in the second, literally by 1 point, but still a losing quarter, 51-56. What are we doing? Definitely a tough stretch of basketball right now for our New York Knickerbockers. Because when it rains, it pours for the Knicks. It's not just one guy that's off. No. It's always going to be multiple at a time. And right now, things looking a little measly for the New York Knicks. But can they turn around in the second half? We'll see. Better performance. OG and Bridges have been a disaster, Base God says. For once, I wouldn't put OG in there. I think it's just Mikal. I mean, I don't know if I'd say disaster, but he not great today. 2 for 6, 33%. You know, he did give us a little bit from the rebounding side, got us that steal, but 5 points, 2 for 6, a turnover. Bridges not really being as aggressive as we would want him to be, as he hasn't been in the last few games. But OG, I'm gonna give him a slide for today. 3 for 5 from the field, a lot more aggressive in my opinion. Did have that foolish turnover, but 7 points. There was just that one shot on the drive I wish he went up with instead of trying to pass, and then he ended up turning the ball over. But I think I put more on Bridges today. I think OG's doing fine. Jalen Brunson, 10 points, 4 for 6 from the field. Very efficient today, but feels like it's a lower octane, lower usage of Jalen Brunson today. Not sure if he was hearing the conversation and hearing what people were saying as far as him dribbling the ball too much, doing a little too much, and needing to let others go off. Not sure if he has heard the noise and looking to shoot a little less, as he only put up 6 shots, but with a great percentage, 4 for 6, as Deuce McBride has been our number one guy today. 5 for 10, 4 for 8 from 3, 14 points for Deuce. And off the bench, Jordan Clarkson with 7, 2 points for Mitchell Robinson. And that is all you got off the bench. Yeah. Another frustrating half for the New York Knicks, but still a close one, 56-51 against the lowly Los Angeles Clippers. All right, let's see what the chat is saying. Let's catch up on the chat. Because feet too big and he has no lift. It's been this way for years. I know which player you're talking about. Kawhi always looks down there. Yeah, we talked about that. Carl plays like he 5 feet when in reality he's 7 foot. I'll never understand it. And that's because Carl don't think he's a center. He thinks he's a big guard. Yeah. Zach, what up? He says the Knicks, other than Deuce and Kolek, look so lost. They seem disinterested. Even Cap seems out of sync. I don't know if I can give Kolek a pass, Zach. I gotta be tough with the criticism here, because we saw Kolek making a few passes that one of them ended up being a turnover, but a few of them that got deflected, not very Kolek-like. So I don't know. I don't know if I can pair him with Deuce, because Deuce on the other side has been very good today. Very good today. I would love to say Clarkson induced, but even Clarkson slowed down there. And the second time he came out there, got a little foolish with the fouls and the turnovers. So it really just feels like Deuce the only one that is having a good groove today. Everyone else just seems out of whack. OG, that first quarter had me believing this was going to be a big game for him, but then slowed down in the second. But plenty of time, man. Plenty of time to get back in it. 5-point game. I don't have the same feels like I did in previous games. I believe this one is definitely winnable for our New York Knicks. Shout out to the 370 in the building, man. If you guys didn't already know, today's sponsor for the live stream is none other than SeatGeek. You guys get 10% off of your purchase using SeatGeek. If you want to get a ticket to a concert, you want to get a ticket to a Knicks game, you want to go to a playoff event, an NFL playoff game that's about to start up. I know most of you are New York fans, so probably going to pass on that. But if you're not, SeatGeek is your place to get tickets. Simply go towards the green. Those are the tickets. Those are the prices that you're looking for. You see red, you can go ahead and risk it, but there might be better available prices, and that's what SeatGeek does so well at spacing out and giving you the best options. Again, I use SeatGeek all the time. This is not just a sponsor to me. This is real. That's my go-to ticket site. I feel like it should be yours. So KFTV is the promo code for you to get 10% off of your next purchase on SeatGeek. Yeah, man. The Knicks keep playing this way. The tickets might go even down in price, and then plus the 10%, you'd be good to go. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just kidding. You know, Knicks tickets never go down in price. What am I saying? Yeah, thank you, SeatGeek. Whoever said JB doesn't need to shoot is bugging. I would like way more assists, but he needs to keep taking shots. Right. That's the thing. It's the moderation, right, with Jalen Brunson. It's never I want Jalen Brunson to shoot less. I know that that's a take that a lot of people like to make. That's not the case for me. It's just there's a lot of possessions where if you don't have anything in your first and second progression, that's where you got to move the ball. You know what I mean? It's when Jalen Brunson tries to force the issue is where I have the issue. But when Jalen Brunson, more times than not, there's a method to the madness every time. He knows he's going to go off of a crossover to end up either A, for a floater, or B, get his little scoop, or C, get that fadeaway jumper off the elbow. So JB normally knows where he's going. But when he loses, those things get cut off, then I don't like that he dribbles and tries to reset and do it all over again. No, that's when you got to move the ball and get things going. So it's give and take with Jalen Brunson for me. He's a scorer. That's who he is. He's an MVP candidate for a reason. He's the former Clutch Player of the Year for a reason. It's just he's got to also look to move the rock a lot more consistently as well. You can do both. You can do both. There are tons in the league that are really good at moving the ball by also getting their own. He could do both. Shout out to Say Quizzy with a $2 Super saying Cat needs some new moves. First of all, who is Cat? I only know Carl, bro. Cat needs new moves. He's always run and 3 move. Good take. Let me see. Did we miss some other supers? I'm going to have to go back and check up on other supers. But before I do that, Chef Curtis West with a $2 super saying, all year it's been catastrophic or catastrophe. Yet Curtis West has not changed up on his nicknames for Carl. Let me see. Did I miss some other supers when I got in here? Because I know we started off pretty sporadically. I got Hakeem. Hakeem let his feelings known early. And no, I got everybody. Marlo, I can't read that, but that's funny. Way more assists. Brunson would have had 12 assists by now if others weren't bricking. Literally, Ashwin believes that it's not even on Brunson. I have some kind of argument there. Hart broke his thumb. Old ass Brooke Lopez is not going for Towns' acrobatic layups. Can't spell. You mean you can't spell malarkey without Carl? I think that's what you meant to say. But I knew what you meant, Brent. I knew what you meant. What are your keys to the game except for bench Carl, CK? Oh, man. There you go. There go Daniel Gafford, man. I want to see if there's real legs and a possible move for Gafford, bro. I'm trying to find out. Cyber Chaos, what up? Hey, CK, late as always. How's it going? Oh, Knicks just keeping up this raggedy run of games that they've been on as of late. Nothing new. And right on cue, I just talked about Daniel Gafford. Then I saw Precious Achua absolutely all over. I didn't see who it was. But Precious, former Knick, man. But we decided to go with Yabu instead. Gafford can't stay healthy. We just need him off the bench, though. That's in a starting role with a lot of minutes. I ain't really tripping about that. He's going to be more of a bench piece for us. CK put up a poll. Should we keep Cat or wrap him up and ship him out? Eddie, the thing is, I tend to put polls where I genuinely want to know what the outcome would be within the chat. I don't put up polls when I know what the outcome would be in the chat. I know if I put that poll up, I'm going to be looking at an 88 to 12% poll. I say 88 because there are people that still believe in Carl. But we know what that result gonna be. Yeah. Does Carl have post moves or mid post moves? when he wants to, because we've seen it. We've seen it, Frank. We've seen it. The answer is yes, but that's only when he chooses to use them. Official said poll it. Last year when I missed games, it started a hot streak, CK. This year, I missed collapses. Precious would have been a better choice than Yabu. He played defense and was tough. I agree, but again, hindsight. I'll admit, I've said it. I'll admit, I was one of those that believed that Yabu was going to be a serviceable threat off the bench for us. I was one of those. I really was. I thought that because Yabu was a much improved three-point shooter, I thought that would definitely helped us off the bench being a stretch. I thought that his physicality would have showed up. And, I knew he wasn't a great defender, but at least he played physical. He had the three ball. He does the intangibles, like sets really good screens and pick and roll game. Yeah, he just looks like he's just a bumbling mess this season and made me look stupid. I gotta be honest. I thought it was a good trade-off, a cheaper trade-off, but no. So far, so wrong. I take the L. I take the L. Wisdom echoing the same sentiment said Precious is better than this version of Yabu, but I thought BBL would cook for us. Yeah, I genuinely did. I thought he was gonna have a good year. I thought he fit a lot of needs that we needed at that position, and well, can't get them all right. You know what I'm saying? You just can't get them all right. See, what vet would you add to the free roster spot? F a vet. I'm trying to lock up Dink Pate, bro. But I heard the rumor about him possibly going back to college, which I feel like works in our favor because then that gives us the rights to him. I forget the rule there. That whole that whole madness about players, classifying to go back to college and stuff like that is beyond me. I'm gonna need to sit down and research that. I haven't gotten the chance to really learn that rule yet, but yeah, that's what I want. I want Dink Pate under contract, if that's still possible. As far as a vet, I don't know. We just need somebody. We need somebody that's just angry for no reason, but and knows that they might not get minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. Is there any of those kind of guys left that just gonna sit on the bench and just be aggressive and that PJ Tucker kind of vibe, just talking crazy and knows that he ain't gonna play? Who's left like that? I don't know if there's any left. I need a roster in front of them, man. Bring back Taj. Y'all out of your mind, bro. Have y'all heard Taj talk about that story about how he became a Knick? Again. What up, Matt? Says CK, what up, bro? Sorry I'm late. Work kept me long. CK, you still for Sadiq Bey? Trade if that happens? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, I got I got Joe Dumars on speed dial. He got players I want, man. Big Joe, what up? Hey, Trey Murphy. Oh, he's playing well. You want to keep him? All right, for sure. That means that you must be ready to get over Herbert Jones. He's hurt all the time, man. He can't stay healthy. We'll take care of it. No? Okay. All right. Well, we do love Villanova over here. How's Sadiq looking? I mean, you guys aren't on the push. I will give you some of my premier talent off the bench for Sadiq Bey. Yes, I'm talking about, hear me out. I have this upcoming French big, dunked on LeBron James, Gershon Yabusele. I'm telling you, it'd be a great trade. What's that? Hello, Joe? Hello? He hung up. Nope. Don't need no double team. Trey Young, say less. The Trey Young stuff is crazy too, right? A locked-in Chris Paul could help Kolek. Nah, Chris Paul said he don't want to be out east, right? That's what he said, right? Joshua said, hello? Hello? Joe, hello? Ashwin said you expected a PJ Tucker kind of mentality from the generation of safe space. That's why I said, is there anyone left? The FaceTime though. Hey, Joe, you frozen? Joe, I don't see you anymore. We back at it, man. Third quarter, back in action. Shout out to everybody, Rocco. That's another fun halftime. Hope session as OG. Did that count? The crowd didn't even react. I wasn't sure if it was a real play, but it was. As OG gets us started early, 56 seconds into the game. Harden misses. Zubats misses, but he won't miss a second time. And the Knicks going back the other way, trading buckets to start this new quarter. Deuce over to Bridges. Bridges off the drive. Bridges with a floater. He gets it to fall. Easiest shot of the game. And I love seeing that he looked at it. Where's Trae Young going, CK? Apparently, the rumor is that they're working hard with Washington, which I don't know why he wants to go to Washington so bad. I don't get what he thinks is different between Washington and Atlanta, but that's neither here nor there as John Collins gets the baseline layup. But, yeah, I said that I feel like Brooklyn should Brooklyn should go balls to the wall and try to get Trae Young. That's just me. Put Trae Young and Michael Porter Jr. together as OG Anunoby draws the contact, gets the and 157-60. I think that'd be hilarious. Trae Young gets booed every game. That'd be so funny. CK no sound? What? You lying? I know you're lying. CK trying to get the Nets back to Jersey. Check. I can hear myself. Y'all trying to prank me? That's crazy. No good rebounded by OG Anunoby. No, I'm not. Nope. No, y'all ain't going to get me with that muted stuff. Nope. Carl goes all the way. Can't get it to fall. He really thinks it's a foul, but where it's a 4-on-4 because Zubats back there, but still ends up with an open three. Zubats gets back. Where's Carl? I was just going to say Carl doesn't need to get back to Zubats, but Zubats just tiptoes back, gets an easy scoop. Where the hell was Carl? Oh, Lord. Mikal Bridges off the dribble, pulls up right over Chris Dunn, comes up short, rebounded by Harden. Nice tip there, I think it was by Deuce McBride. McBride, though, thought about it. Sidestep. I don't like that shot. Zubats with the hustle play, but it will be Knicks ball. Tipped out of bounce by Zubats. Zubats believes that it's Knicks ball. He wants the challenge. Ty Lue, I don't think, is going to listen. Not really sure. Clearly the block there. Zoo goes for it. And he hasn't. He's right. Zubats right. That's off of Deuce McBride. Oh, no, they don't need to challenge it because the referees changed the call. It's going to be Clippers ball. James Harden, what a dribble and what a take. Sheesh. Carl play acting dead in the back on track game. Yeah. Love that. I love that. Carl looking around. Fakes the pass. Hands it to Bridges. Bridges with the full lane. That's goaltending. Yep. Bridges bucket will count. And cuts it back to 4. Good lead pass there from Carl to Mikal Bridges. Every Carl miss is basically 2 points on the other and 9 to 10, especially when he cries foul. Right. I want to keep Cat in a Knicks uniform, CK, but it would be as one of the city dancers. Otherwise, trade this man. Ew, I don't want him as a Knicks city dancer. As Deuce McBride fouls James Harden. It's number 3. No. Oh, no. Oh, Deuce is good. Deuce no, I'm not lying. I think that's foul number 3 for Deuce McBride as Harden goes to the line for 2 more free throws. I can never tell with the NBA.com app. I think it's just 2 fouls. I'm going to just say it's 2. As Harden makes the first free throw. Knicks stuck on sub 4. And both free throws go down. Frank. Jalen Brunson at the top. 8:55 remains. Brunson caught up in a corner. He goes out to Carl. Carl finding, oh no, he keeps it. Goes with the tough take. Draws contact. And that one might have just been a, here you go, Carl, shut up foul. Because Zubac had his hand up again. But look, give me these free throws. We'll talk later about if it was a foul or not. I need these free throws. 60-66. Shout out to you, Young Easy for life with the $1 super. Appreciate you. As long as he make them, right. Right, I'm going to move on. Splits them. Makes the first, misses the second, but Deuce McBride giving them the second opportunity. Brunson going to step into a 3. And yeah, Jalen Brunson today just moving with the flow. Not trying to force too much, not trying to overstep too much, but when he shoots, he's making them tonight. Brunson very efficient today, but we need more of it from him as Zubac again bullying the paint, gets another rebound and another second chance point for the Clippers. Lead pass to OG. OG finds Deuce. Deuce lets it fly. That's no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns fakes it, loses the handle, and the Clippers are going the other way. James Harden with the rock. He finds Collins. Collins back to Harden. Sets the screen. Harden picked up by Brunson. Nice sidestep. He goes up with the floater. Harden was looking at the camera when he shot that. No foul called yet again. The referee's not playing the flopping game today. Brunson with the side pass. Yeah, Brunson. Yeah, Brunson. You know what, bro? Go ahead and shoot that floater. I appreciate you, Cap. You know, that's the right play that you made. But peace and love with how today's going, big dog. Go ahead and shoot that floater, all right? Carl shoots the corner 3. That's no good. Mikal Bridges fights and gets the rebound. He wants to cross-court it. He will to a wide-open Ogugua. And the 3-ball down for OG. Back to a 1-point game. Will Rose, what up? 68-67. The Knicks shooting the 3-ball well. Both teams shooting it pretty similarly. The Knicks just slightly better. Kawhi shoots the mid-ranger with no one in front of him. Bucket. Y'all want Brunson to pass? There you go. Right. It was the right pass, but you know. Lord have mercy. And draws the foul, gets the and one. And you know what? I'll take it. Carl, and 1. Free throw could tie the game up, but timeout is called as the Knicks sit with 69 to 70. Carl trying to prove a point today, y'all. And we just gonna sit and enjoy the ride. Carl is trying to prove a point today. He said, I'm gonna keep attacking this rim. Y'all gonna call this foul eventually. That time gets the foul and one opportunity coming up for Carl. Chuck said, I can't catch the game visually anywhere. You too? Why are you having that problem, Chuck? You out here in LA? Out here in Cali? Shout out to Chuck, by the way. PE's in the chat for the legend. Cat getting smacked bad. Cat look like he going through the ringer when he drives. Everyone finally giving Carl some positive reinforcement that I see. I'm watching. Cat's working hard. Cat's getting fouled. Cat's doing everything he can. Cat's getting ready for Milwaukee. Carl can't catch a break. Daquan too. What's the problem? Oh, in Vegas? That's interesting. Vegas blacks out LA games? That's kind of crazy if that's the case. Well, guys, I'm gonna do my best to give you guys the play-by-play in this one, as I typically do. SCO. Cliff Graval, $5. Super appreciate you, man. Says, I was kidding earlier about that joke I made about Carl and Jordan Woods. LOL. I wish them nothing but happiness. It was messed up. Frustrated fan. Let's go next. Cliff, we knew it was a joke. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Appreciate the $5 super, but we knew. To Cowboys in the building. How you doing today? CK best player. Appreciate you, Jay Mullen. I'm in New York. I'm going to switch my VPN next paycheck. There you go. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's the best investment, not even just for sports, but in general, man. Keep yourself safe in this world of hacks and low lives trying to take shortcuts, man. It helps you out. But again, not a sponsor. So that's the most endorsement you can get from me until a VPN throws a sponsor our way. Rain Hill said, Carl ain't getting traded, so y'all can go ahead and lose that thought. Facts. And one free throw opportunity here for Carl to tie the game at 70. Remember, they did call a timeout in between. Daquan said, this is why we appreciate you, CK, play-by-play gang. I appreciate y'all, man. We have fun with it. You know what? Yeah, I saw that. Here we go. And Carl. Free throw down. 70s on the board for both teams. Here we go. And the Knicks hanging around and now tied the game up. Clippers, again, not one of the better teams in the league. And the Knicks got them looking good here today. Clippers picked up by OG. OG, good hands, gets the steal. 2 on 3. OG decides to go. I say it all the time. OG is so good in the break when he does not need to put the ball on the ground. If you just set him up. Oh, I thought they called a tech. Sorry, foul and free throws on the way. Oh, Lord, where's the foul? Foul on what? What are we calling? I'm going to have some fun when I get my belt back from the distance. That is crazy. I don't know about that call. That's a soft call. 72-70, Clippers back in the lead. I don't know. Brunson finding OG to Towns. Towns Picked up by Brook Lopez. He tried to get cute with the pass. Brook Lopez says no. Towns puts the ball on the loses the handle yet again with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Deuce has to force up an ugly unorthodox shot. OG fights for that's going to be Knicks' ball. That's tipped out, yeah. Chris Dunn tipped it out last. Knicks going to get a fresh 14 and try it all again as Bridges and I'm assuming Carl check out for Yabu and Clarkson. Yep. Brunson inbound to Robinson now. Brunson with OG and Clarkson. He finds, oh my God, Yabu pulled it, and Yabu made it. Yabu be there. 3-ball for Yabu in the corner. What in the world? I was looking at that like he about to get blocked on this shot. No. Then, oh, carry ref right in front of him. Whoa. James Harden getting ready, and he gets the foul on top of it. James Harden. What is going on, NBA? James Harden gets away with the nastiest carry. Please show it again. Nope, they're not going to show it. Yeah, MSG, put him on blast. Man dribbled, had his hand, it was above his head. Picks, what are we doing? James Harden draws the foul. Knicks now guarding on the sideline. Here comes the Clippers looking to take the lead back. Mitchell Robinson in front of Kawhi. Kawhi shoots it with no problem, and the lead did not last long. BBL getting busy. Jalen Brunson with Dunn on his hip. He goes up. He draws contact. Now the referees went from letting this one be physical to now calling all of the ticky-tacks. Luckily, at least we get one as well. Not sure if Brunson will be at the free throw line, but Brunson picks up or draws the foul. And yeah, no, Brunson does go to the line for 2 free throws here. BBL really hit a key 3, a contested 3 at that. Marcus, chill. Oh, Jalen Brunson up there with 3s, huh? Yeah, all right. Free throws down for the Knicks. 1-point lead yet again for New York. Back and forth between the Clippers and the Knicks. 390 in the building. Knicks looking to snap this losing streak that they have been on. But the Clippers making it hard on them. A wide open 3-ball for Lopez. Lopez, I don't really see shoot that corner 3 too much. Down goes Collins. Collins makes light work of the paint, and he gets the bucket. I don't know why Yabu going for a charge in the what's it called, in the restricted zone. Not sure what he thought was going to happen there. Brunson trying to mix up Harden. Somehow he keeps his dribble and somehow makes a key floater. Brunson loses the handle, gets to the fall. Brunson having an efficient game here today. 6 for 8. And Nicholas Batum, he can still hit those, chat. 6 for 8 for Brunson, 17 points. Couldn't even celebrate it because Nicholas Batum hitting shots like that in 2026. Brunson once again loses his handle, turns it into a foul and almost an and one, but he will get free throws regardless. Frankie said, where is the defense? And I followed that question with, what is that? Damn, Brunson's so buff, he's bursting out of his arm sleeve. Brunson making the first one. Yeah. Defense and having to dribble is so 2019. Both free throws down, tied up at 79. Brunson finding his groove. Lineup right now is Deuce, JB, Clarkson, Yabu, and Mitch. Ball's moving around. Harden left open. He fakes the three. He's going to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a terrible call. James Hart, what in the world? And then makes a three on top of that. Yo, oh my gosh. You know what? I was trying to be respectful to a future Hall of Famer in James Harden, but I don't miss Houston Rocket version of James Harden because that is atrocity to watch. Brunson loses the handle. Clippers go the other way. I was gonna say the Knicks go the other way, but the Clippers get the steal, and now they go the other way as they hold on to a 3-point lead. Knicks are winning this quarter, but the Clippers with the lead gets the shot over Deuce. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson finding Clarkson. Clarkson thought about it, puts the ball on the ground. He's trying to get around the defender. He's going to shoot it regardless, and he's going to make it. Will Rose. Oh, man. I used to have the Kawhi laugh on my soundboard years ago when I first got this thing. I can bring it back out. James Harden finding Lopez. Lopez for an open three. Golly. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't challenge. There's a few of those I feel like we could have challenged. I don't know. Brunson swings it over to Deuce. Deuce to Yabu. Yabu to Clarkson. 12 seconds remain. Clarkson wants to keep his handle. He gets it over to Brunson with 7 seconds left. Brunson on the drive. Brunson with the float. And Jalen Brunson masterful with that shot around the rim. 2-point game. Timeout called by Los Angeles. The Knicks winning the quarter 32-29, but losing in the game by 2. 83-85. Knicks really trying to make this one a cardiac Knick affair going down the stretch. Y'all forgot what Drummond did to us a few weeks ago. I think Lopez was taking notes. Forget Drummond. What's his name? Onyeka Okongwu did it to us twice. Shooting that three ball like we don't exist. Passive Brunson versus aggressive Brunson. Where is Carl? No comment. Oh, she got form. Oh, she missed it, though. Lady on the right got a form, but she missed the first one. Hold on. We got tic-tac-toe going on in the garden. I take it back. Lady on the left. Oh, she missed it. Yeah, no, they both hoop. Oh, they both used to be hoopers or still are hoopers. For sure. They both got clean layup releases. You got to get there, homie. You made yours. Dive. GG's. Hold on, man. We actually got some hoopers to play the game. Let's go. Okay. Are they related? Do they know each other? Because their fits are matching. They must have got two people sitting right next to each other. And even though she lost tic-tac-toe, they both going home with money. It was nice to see, it was nice to see people who actually can hoop doing the little timeout games. I'm here for it. Oh, man. 83-85, Knicks trailing by 2. The Knicks looking, honestly, the third quarter has been the Knicks' best quarter, but defense still been optional thus far. As we've given up 29 to our 32 here in this quarter. But what's most important is that the Knicks win the game. Celebrity road time. Eddie Swartz said, I can't hear it all. Refresh. I'm hearing a lot of people saying that they can't hear. Hit that refresh button, chap. Because that, unfortunately, that is 100% on your side. Because I see my levels, and my levels are showing. I can hear myself when I listen to your guys, what you guys are listening to. So you might need to hit a refresh. Audio is clear on my end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For those who can't hear, you got to hit refresh. So if you hear somebody in the chat say that I'm muted or they can't hear me, just tell them to refresh. A steal there for the Knicks as Tyler Kolek leads the charge. Passing it to Towns. Towns full at his steam. Throws it up, and Mitchell Robinson, a grown man move.
Boom shakalaka.
Gets the putback dunk, and a nice take there for the kid. He gets fouled. And I didn't see who it is yet. That is Miller. That is, what's his name? Jordan Miller draws the contact, going to the line for two. Bruns is getting pissed off. Clippers are in danger. I'm in danger. Cat been looking worse than Randall. Carl cannot catch a break. It's a 007 marathon. The New York Knicks. I mean, we've only got 11 threes. So, I mean, it might not have been as much as we expect. A lot more than the 3-point sound, but this feels like it's coming down to the final shot. I hate this as you laugh. Bridges with the rock, looking around. He finds Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson looking for the screen. He's going to get it. Clarkson gets a lot of space. Splits the defense. Oh, can't make the floater. It looked good, but it's not able to make the floater. The Clippers push it the other direction. 2-point game. Harden out to Lopez. Lopez looking around. As we get an attempt here, ball is bumbled in the hands of Batum, and Bridges gets the rebound as the Knicks have an opportunity to tie or take a lead. Jordan Clarkson off the drive. Clarkson looking around. Clarkson goes up. A lot of contact, gets the foul, and one. 87's on the board, and Clarkson has a chance to give the Knicks a lead. Can the Knicks come out of a quarter with a lead? Fouled there by Sanders, Kobe Sanders to be exact. It's crazy. It's crazy how the Clippers have two Kobes, by the way. Rest in peace. Because I know they also got Kobe Brown on roster and Kobe Sanders, who is in rotation. And Clarkson gets the bounce and gives the Knicks the lead. And look at this unit go. This is the unit that I loved in those second and third quarters, or fourth quarters, excuse me. Unit typically gets the job done. Clarkson, Kolek, Towns, and Mitchell Robinson. Mitch giving a lot of space to Brook Lopez, and the Knicks give up the offensive board. Lopez just going to let it fly. He has one roll and one roll only, and that's rebound, block a few, and shoot the rock. Kolek with the dot, and Bridges with the make. McCollick at it again. Put it on a T-shirt. McCollick going after it. Nine seconds left in this third quarter. Wide open three ball for Batum. Batum no good. Tipped out by Kolek. Bridges with time. He throws it up in time. Almost. Little to the left. But Bridges never shy to shoot the buzzer beater shots. Luckily now, with the new rule, those don't count towards your field goal anymore, so Bridges lets them fly and almost got that one going. But McCollick down the stretch getting the job done. Bridges, a solid one here today. 11 points, 5 for 11. And I ain't gonna lie, that was a third quarter of boom.
Boom shakalaka.
So we'll take it. We'll take it because that was our best quarter of the game. 39 points in that quarter. The only negative, and it's a slight negative, but it's a negative nonetheless. We did give up 31. That's still a lot of points to give up in a quarter. I know we have seen more, but still giving up 31 and 30 is not great. But we take the lead in the game, and we lead that quarter. Give me the third quarter of.
Boom shakalaka.
I'll take it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. 4:23 remains. We are in the finishing stretch of what hopes to be the Knicks back to their winning ways. Winning tends to heal all remedies, and hopefully if the Knicks get a dub today in any which way or fashion, we can get ourselves. Look at my guy. He threw me all the way off. Tell me, anybody else watching this, are we watching my boy in this green cardigan losing his mind? Brother, that threw me all the way off. I forgot everything I was saying. I need the NBA and YouTube to put a deal together so we can watch these games live together. Because I need y'all to see what I see. My boy was losing his mind. Anyways, back on topic. The Knicks up by 3. Can we put this one away? And as I was saying, winning heals all wounds. And all the negative feels and negative conversations about the Knicks in the past few games tend to quiet down a bit when the Knicks find ways to win. Did anyone see my boy? No one else saw my boy dancing? For sure. For sure. The big hat lady greater than the green cardigan guy. Oh no, yeah, no, she was a better dancer, but green cardigan guy, he was letting the whimsy take over, man. He was letting the whimsy take all the way over. Old fella about to break a hip, right, bro? My boy was letting those arms fly, man. Looking like a flappy inflatable tube, man. Here we go. Fourth quarter underway. Zubac hands it over. Nice move here by Miller. Miller gets space. Miller forces one up. Clarkson gets baited. And now Miller a smart foul. And now free throws, if you will. I saw it, Brooklyn Fish. I'm telling you, I don't know what bro was doing. Yeah, we got to get McCulloch on a T-shirt. We got to get McCulloch on a T-shirt, man. Patent that, CP. I don't know if you can hear it, but we need McCulloch on a T-shirt. And make sure it's known that is a CK original. I found it. I pointed it out rookie year when Tyler Kolek got his few runs under Tom Thibodeau and was feasting, finding Mikal Bridges where he would go on tears. McCulloch. Mine. 90 to 88. I almost said 98. Tyler finding Towns. Towns on the drive. Towns draws contact, and that is a strong move from Carl. That is what I'm talking about. Instead of playing for the foul, play for the make. He goes right through the play here. Look at that. See? He's not flopping around, throwing his hands in the air, accepting the foul. No, finish out the play. That is the kind of move we're looking at from Carl. There we go. More of that from Carl. I almost called him his nickname, but he didn't earn it quite yet. Let's go, Carl. (93-88). Carl steps up defensively there, but now Zubac finds himself wide open. Ball's moving around. Batum with the fake. Batum with the corner pull. Batum no good. Tipped over to Carl. Carl gets another rebound, and Kolek leading the charge. Kolek wants to get the ball to Mikal. Got cut off by Sanders. Sanders gets screened by Carl, finding Bridges. McCulloch at it again, not this time, rebounded by Carl. He's looking around. He wants to go up with it. He gets cute, and he gets the bucket. Fourth quarter of Carl, if you will. Drew the contact. No, timeout was called, forgive me. And Carl getting it done. He said, and a Carl shirt, right, and it's just Carl. I'm Carl. Well, look at Carl. I'd argue that's a foul too. He slapped the shooting arm, but we move. And look, man, the minute Carl stops looking and crying for fouls and just plays to score the rock, You see his aggression go through the roof. That is the version we need. Referee's not calling your way tonight. Stop complaining. Play through it. You're tough. You're stronger than them. Do it. Come on, man. Man, I gotta wear my Stephon Marbury jersey one of these streams. My boy is always there. I gotta show love to one of my favorite Knicks, man. I got my Stephon Marbury jersey first. I have a row of Knicks jerseys, and Steph is always number one right there. To get to that, I'm Carl from the end of Jimmy Neutron would be a dope soundboard. But it's Paul. He says, I'm Paul. Because Carl is actually the character in Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, I think the soundbite is, I'm Carl. I'm Paul. Looking for it here, chat. I'm looking for it. I'm pretty sure, though, it's I'm Paul. Yeah, it's I'm Paul. That would have been funny if it said Carl. Carl Weezer. Yeah, it's Paul, yeah. Now we getting bully Carl. Where was this Carl all game? He was too busy getting caught up in the foul game, trying to settle with just drawing fouls as opposed to playing his game. And here he goes. Imagine watching this comeback without a CK play-by-play. I got the Knicks 5.5 spread before the game started. I believe in my team and glad you chose to stream tonight, brother. We couldn't have done this without you. Salute. But let's get the job done, D-Money. Starberries were my jam. Me too. But here's my question. Here's the question I have. Because I've told this story 1,000 times. I played basketball on my Starberries. Yes, it hurt. But I wore my Starberries. I had 4 pairs. None of them still exist because I tore them all up. That is not an exaggeration. Every single one of them got torn up. So do any of you still own your Starberries to this day? I genuinely want to know. That's my question to you guys to the chat. Good defense from Bridges. That should be Knicks' ball. It looked like when he hit it out of bounds, it went off of Leonard, but they're going to say it's still Clipper ball. Me too, CK. Yeah, I need to know, do any of you still have your Marburys? Do they still exist? Because that's one thing I wish I still had. 3-ball by Miller. That one no good. And the Knicks now pushing the momentum towards them. This has been the Knicks all fourth quarter. OG thought about it and said gets it back to Kolek. Kolek doing a great job at keeping this game under control as he goes all the way.
There he is. There's my favorite white boy.
What a take from Tyler Kolek. Oh, what a move by Zubaz. Yeah, no one's going to get in front of him. Chuck D with the $5 super. Appreciate you. Cat is 7 foot. Can hit trays, draw fouls, and shoot. I ain't worried about him. Good, because somebody needs to not be. And right when I was giving praise, Kolek with the arid pass. Luckily, the Knicks get it right back with the turnover on the Clippers. Kobe Sanders not able to corral it. But look at this move by Kolek. He said, I got old man Batum on me. Watch me, brother. Me too, CK at Will Rose too. Yeah, I don't think anyone, I don't think anyone still has their Starburst to this day. They all got to be torn up. We get blown out without help of CK, by the way. Never owned a pair, but I played in Stephon Marbury Basket Classics when I was 13. I think everyone did. I was just curious. If anyone still has them still in their closet. Knicks get opportunities, no good. Leonard going the other way. Leonard picked up by Deuce. He thinks about it. Cross court almost turned over. 3-ball by Miller. That's no good. Rebounded by Kolek. Kolek has been a monster on the board since he has become a fixture of this rotation. Carl wants the big 3. It's just short. Imagine if he was a step closer. That would have been a dagger. 97-90. The Knicks have 9:30 left in the game. Kawhi with the elbow shot and, well, never mind, right? Well, I was going to say something. Zubats proves me wrong. And now it's a 5-point game yet again. There goes Deuce McBride. Deuce with the free throw pull, gets the bounce, and good. Chuck said CK performed on a 100 World stage in Starberries, okay, in 2008. And we like real mosh pit back then. They on this shelf. So you got yours, Chuck. Respect. Now here, be honest though, Chuck. Did you have to get those pair new for the performance, or you had those on deck? Be honest, Chuck. I'm only asking because I want to know. Like who like. I just wish one of my pairs survived. Is what I'm trying to say. I just wish one of them survived just to say I have them. You know what I'm saying? OG gets hit in the jaw. Kawhi finding Miller. Miller over to Batum. Batum fires the three, and right now the Clippers are in a cold streak, and the Knicks need to continue to capitalize. Lob pass to Carl. Carl gets fouled. No, they're going to say it's out of bounds. No fall. No foul at all. Carl got to play through it, man. I understand the frustrations, but it's just not working in our favor. Yo, that's a lot of arm there. As OG and Kawhi haven't seen each other in a while, they get close for the first time since they were together. Trey is a Wizard. Oh, Trey. Oh, the trade happened? Trey went to the Wizards? Oh, snap. Okay. I just more want to know who the Wizards gave up. 3-ball for Kolek. Kolek no good. Carl goes up. That time they finally called a foul. And Carl gave... Yeah. I don't know if y'all saw it. But the foul is finally called. Karl Anthony Towns going to the line for 2. And he gives the ref an applause, and the referee pointed at him like, boy, don't you start with me. I don't know if y'all saw the ref, though. The ref said, look, man, don't you start with me. The Atlanta Hawks are trading 4-time All-Star Trae Young to the Washington Wizards for CJ McCollum. Hold on. CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert, that's it? That's it? Oh, yo, there's no picks or anything involved? And Trae wanted to be, Trae Young has to be the most comical player of all time. Need I remind you, they traded Luka Doncic for Trae Young. So let that sink in to find out that after all that, all they got back was CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert. Anyways, 92-101. Here's the thing, though, about him being a Wizard. Y'all realize now we got to see him more frequently because he's in our division. And that's not because I'm scared of him. That's because I just don't like seeing his little dirty lollipop looking head on my TV screen, bro. Now we got to see him more frequently as he is now in our division. Anyways, here we go. Knicks still in the driver's seat. 92-101. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong take and make. And I'm telling you, man, it's a different game when you just let the game come to you. Karl not worried about the fouls anymore and playing strong. Pass over to Dunn. Dunn cut off by Kolek. Dunn to the inbound to Zubats. Zubats picked up by Robinson. He shoots a heave. That one's no good. And the Knicks now are rolling. The Clippers falling apart here in this fourth quarter as Tyler Kolek has been so good. Misses that floater, though. But what I've loved so much about Tyler Kolek is just after all these great defensive plays, he does a good job at keeping the offense at bay. 3-ball is up by Collins. It's no good. Stolen by Karl up to OG. And OG and Anunoby. Transition bucket. And you can hear the sigh of relief as the Knicks fans cheer in the building. The New York Knicks having a second half of boom.
Boom shakalaka.
39 points in the last quarter. Now they win this quarter, winning this quarter 15-5. Timeout has to be called as the Knicks are currently rolling. Oh my goodness, here we go. Also, what a damn pass from Tyler Kolek. That's why whenever I tell people about Tyler, they're like, well, who is Tyler? I'm like, you don't know who Tyler is? It's that one right there.
There he is. There's my favorite white boy.
That's him. Tyler Kolek, nice dime, but yeah, he's doing a great job keeping this team at bay. But yeah, let me find this. This is breaking news, I guess. It's not even really for me that is breaking news. It's the return that is crazy to me. Again, honestly, the Hawks don't need much. The Hawks have a good constructed team, and I feel like you get a veteran as CJ McCollum. It's not that they're getting CJ McCollum only. It's just the fact that I remember what the Hawks had to do to get Trae Young in the first place. And to find out you're trading away this quote-unquote, again, they keep throwing this term around, this generational talent away to Washington for Kispert and McCollum, I find it crazy. But let me see if I can pull up the full details, but that is insane. Yeah. Yeah, nope. You guys were right. That's it. Atlanta trading, yeah. That's it. Trae Young ends what's it called? The trade ends Young's. Oh, the trade. I'm like, yo, what? The trade ends Young's stint as the face of the Hawks and sends the 27-year-old to his preferred. I love how they are making it known that Trae chose this. I wanted to be clear. This is who Trae wanted to go to. The lowly Wizards. But to his preferred destination in the nation's capital, top Wizards official Michael Winger and Will Dawkins have searched to anchor their young talent in the next step of the team's development. Now, mind you, remember, we are still Wizards Fan TV here on this channel. This is a monumental move for our current movement, because now you got to hope that Trae Young is looking to prove something as the new star in Washington. And now he goes out there and overachieves and has some great nights and helps the Wizards win a few games to possibly take themselves out the lottery and give us the pick that we truthfully deserve. So we should all cheer this move. Wizards Fan TV, baby. Let's go Wizards. 105-92. I don't think CJ gets a buyout because I feel like he's a good fit for what the Hawks have been doing right now. I think he wants to stay. Hell, if he didn't get a buyout in Washington, why the hell would he want a buyout in Atlanta? 3-ball there from Collins, by the way, to cut the lead down to 10. Unless that's a report that I missed, B. Mills. But if you were to ask me, I don't think he's asking for a buyout. So hold on, the Wizards, you know, maybe the Wizards can go ahead and slip into the play-in. Yabusele really tried. Somebody hit the music. You light my fire with a 3-ball by Jalen Brunson. Couldn't even get my joke off because Jalen Brunson's that good, but John Collins draws the contact. He gets the and one. And now Collins trying to get a 3-pointer the old-fashioned way at the line. I couldn't even get my joke off, bro. Because my man Yabu really thought he was going to get that slam. He wants a poster. He's like, I'm going to get a poster this year, y'all. And that one goes on. Right, CK, this could help us. More Wizards wins, the better our pick is. Facts, bro. So, you know, he might go out there trying to overachieve and slip up and help us out. He might, in fact, be. Let me not make that joke. As Jalen Brunson gets that bucket to fall. JB he has been so steady today. 9 for 11. Perfect from 3, 26 points. Getting 26 points off of 11 shots. Look at my captain go. Almost turned over there. Bridges trying to stay with Leonard. Leonard pulls up. That one's no good. Knicks fighting for it. Zubats always gets a hand on the offensive board, but the Knicks get it back. 12-point game. Yabu gonna try it again. You light my fire. He gets the layup to fall. I thought he was gonna go for another alley-oop. 112-98. 5:20 left in the game, and the Knicks doing everything right except for playing defense, because now the Clippers back on the scoring side of things. Yabusele gets to the bucket with a nice contested layup. Real Talk Radio, LSC, what up, man? St. Clarkson is doing really nice. Nice screen there from Brunson. Brunson has been probably the most efficient we have ever seen. Yabu for three and another one. Yabba dabba do indeed. Not only is it the breakout corner for Carl, but Yabu joining the fun. Mitchell Robinson with the block. The Knicks trying to hold it down. And Big Mitch. Huge play. Brunson feeling it. Oh, can't get it to fall. He shot it from the Madison on Madison Square Garden. Good defense here between Bridges and Deuce. Finding an open Dunn. Dunn much improved from the three-point line. That one does fall. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for this. Yo, Marcus. Let's make it clap. Oh, man. Yabu get that trade value up, big dog. Yabu trying to prove himself. I like it. I was trying to do the outstanding meme because he still thinks he's that guy that dunked on LeBron, man. You light my fire. You light my fire. Oh, boy. What a game, y'all. What a game. Knicks just stay on course. The Knicks can come away with a big win against the lowly Clippers, but more importantly, can protect our home court record for the year. Only 4 losses on the season in the Garden. So a win here would be very nice. The Yabu game. Who Yabu feeling like? Yabu 8 points off the bench, 3 for 6, 2 for 2 from 3. Talk to him. Nice. Shout out Charlie Wilson, yep. Standing. The Gap Band, baby. Mikal Bridges picked up by James Harden. A lot of fun going on here in this second half for the Knicks, but you can see Brunson and them not smiling. They want to get this job done. OG extra pass to Deuce. Deuce wants to keep it going. He misses the 3, and here go the Clippers the other way. This game is still far from over. Nice take there from Harden, blocked by OG. And I'm telling you, man, this dude Zubats, bro. I don't know who I got to beat up to get Zubats on my team, but that's Mikal Bridges. Oh, my gosh. Full lane ahead. You are clear for takeoff, Mikal. And the Knicks right now are rolling. And here goes the pass to Collins. Collins for 3. Collins gets it to fall. Mikal Bridges picked up by James Harden. Again, a 9-point deficit. Sorry, 9-point lead for the New York Knicks. All this fun being had. Bridges finding Carl. Carl goes right into Collins. Throws a turnover anyway, but it's going to be a double turnover as he draws the offensive foul, and this game is far from over. There's 3 minutes remaining as the Knicks now starting to get a little too comfortable. We might have had too much fun too soon. Janergy, I see you. The first win of 26. Come on now, let's get it. Better tell him, Janergy. The real ones know the Gap Band had some bangers, facts. And that's a no-good 3 ball from James Harden. Here we go. Oh, no, Carl is back. You put the 4. Okay, when you said that, I thought it meant he had 4 fouls. Here we go. Yes, breaking news. We saw the Trae Young deal is done. He's out of Atlanta and in Washington as Ogugua. A pleasant sight seeing OG make a 3 ball. trying to replenish his three-point percentage on the season. Here was Kawhi Leonard. He finds Dunn. Dunn finds Collins. Back to Dunn. Dunn with the side step. Dunn throws it up. Dunn draws the foul. And the Clippers not going away that easily. Salute to you, Ilchemist. I hope I said your name correctly, but salute to you as well. Gap band straight out of Tulsa like John Starks. It always comes back. Great trivia there from Chuck. I didn't know that. I had no idea they were from Tulsa. I didn't know that. That kind of funk though. All right. 110 to 120. Game's not over yet. We're having fun, but we can't celebrate until the job is done. Bridges open, mid-range pull, and Mikal been feeling himself in this second half. Back to a 12-point game. Kawhi Leonard throws it over to Dunn. Dunn trying to lose Deuce. Deuce showing the defensive prowess. Gets a hand in the face. That's no good. Carl fighting for it against Zubats and wins the battle. Karl Anthony Towns, we joke about him, but he's 3 assists away from a triple-double. Brunson finding Karl. Karl on the drive. Good foul by Zubats. And I think that's going to send Karl to the free throw line, stretching it out. Not sure what he tweaked, but he said he's good. Checking in with Zubats, all good. Free throws on the way. DeVell says if they're going to have Mikal run run D-Ho with Brunson playing off ball, that F's up McBride's positioning because instead of him playing the 2, it's basically Brunson playing the 2. I mean, I guess it's really more about spacing. I don't really think, honestly, in today's NBA, positions are more of like, not a suggestion, but more of just something that you put down on paper because it gets really positionless real quick when it comes to 1 through 3. Like, yeah, in theory, this person's guarding that person and so on and so forth. But as far as spacing is concerned, that's the one good thing about the Knicks. Like, even though we are kind of little, all the guys can be in similar spots because they all have similar abilities as far as the ability to shoot the ball. So you're right, but Deuce still gets to be in a spot to get his shot up in the same way. I don't think that really affects Deuce scoring the rock. I mean, we're seeing that. He's having a career high 3-point percentage while we're playing that way. You know what I mean? So I don't think it affects him the way that you're saying. I get you. I think he'll be fine. For the most part, he still would be the 2. Did the Clippers just call it? I think so. The Knicks also looking like they're giving JB a rest. So Knicks might be looking to also wrap this one up with a 13-point lead as Mo Diawara checks in. Mo Diawara not consistently enough in the rotation, according to a lot of Knicks fans, as Kolek takes Diawara's spot to get the rebound in the paint. And yeah, Mikal Bridges going to the bench. Brunson already on the bench. Towns at the free throw line. I think I see OG on the sideline as well. Yeah, the Knicks mailing it in along with the Los Angeles Clippers. A missed free throw from Towns. And yeah, we got Kolek, Clarkson, Diawara, Towns, and Deuce. So this is, I mean, even though we did kind of say it's over, we still have a pretty solid lineup out there. Diawara fouling the dunk attempt by, I'm not even going to try and say Neanderhauser's name. I probably butchered that, but free throws on the way. Super by Russell Whiskey 2026 begins tonight. 100%. I don't know what other games you're talking about. This tonight we started out. Trey found out he was gone at the Hawks game. Oh, is there video of it? Oh, heck yeah. All right, we gotta find that video. I'm gonna find it. See if we can play it before we get out of here. Efficient Brunson. Yeah, this is a crazy Brunson stat line. 9 for 12, 26 points, 75% from the field, 80 from 3. JB. What a night for Jalen Brunson in a Knicks win, 123-111. Pacome Daddy had just checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Ball flings around to Mo Diawara. Diawara gets the screen there from Huck Porty. Ball back over to Clarkson. Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson looking around. Clarkson shoots the fadeaway jumper. It's short. And Huck Porty gets the board. Huck Porty saves it out to Diawara, who catches it. 3 seconds left. Diawara lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Yannick Conan. I don't know how to say his name, bro. Thank you. Great game. Appreciate you, Jay Mullen. And that is going in. No good. Rebounded by the rookie. Another miss is tipped off the Knicks. And 39 seconds remain as the Clippers retain the opportunity to shoot. That 5.5 cashing. Appreciate you, CK. This was for you, LeBron. This was for you. LeBron voice, appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, D-Money. Appreciate all you over on Twitch as well. Another miss for the Knicks, for the Clippers, excuse me, as Bacone gets the rebound. Bacone looking around. He finds Clarkson. The Knicks going to dribble out some clock before settling for another shot and putting this one away. The New York Knicks finally get a win in 2026. Back to where we once were, winning ways. I don't care what the record is of the Clippers. I am just glad we were able to snap out of this, whatever you want to call it. With 12.6 remaining in the game, they're going to probably just dribble this one out. No, he is trying to do too much. Oh, Kobe Brown on the dribble. Oh, I don't know what the Clippers are doing. Clippers can't even hold on to the ball. Triple team on the way. Diawara gets it, forcing a jump ball. Clippers, they didn't understand the script. This game should have been over right now. They tried to be overly aggressive. And Mo Diawara said, slow down. Jump ball. Appreciate you, Russell Whiskey. Shout out to all of you. Appreciate all the thanks and the love. I'm going to call it to the last tip. Fadeaway jumper. That one clanks. And now the game is finally over. Your New York Knicks find a way to finally get a win and get that 2026 bad luck monkey off their back. And now the season truly begins. The Knicks now advance to 24-13. The Clippers fall to 13-23. Get the job done. Brunson leads the way with a strong, efficient 23 points to start off. 9 of 12. 12 shots to get 26 points. Jalen Brunson looking good. I like that. Also, what am I doing? Play the damn track. Shortcuts 187, the 1999 Super. Appreciate you, player. Hope you guys are all good. Thank you to all of you. Yeah, great stat lines from everybody. Everybody contributed. Even your friendly neighborhood Yabusele, who put up 8 points today off of efficient shooting of his own. 3 for 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. You like that? From Yabusele. Win some. Morgan said, thanks, TK. Great job. And thanks, Knicks, for the win. Let's go, Knicks, indeed. And the Celtics lost, so we're back in second. Thank God. Celtics were doing a little too much. Jaylen Brown feeling himself a little too much. I hate it here. And you know what's even crazier? The Hawks trade away Trae Young as they are handling the Pelicans without him. The next, what's it called? The new era for the Hawks underway. The Jalen Johnson-led Hawks. Man, the New York Knicks get a big dub, though, man. I'm happy with this one. I understand the Clippers aren't the best team in the league, but we needed the win. Lord knows we needed the win. Shout out to all you guys for rocking with us for yet another play-by-play. Again, we started a little bit late, but what's important is the Knicks got the win, and that is how this thing goes. Knicks are back in action on Friday, right? Someone double-check me on that. But either way, you will see me live for yet another play-by-play. I am CK2K. You can find me everywhere at CK2K, but right here we are on KnicksFanTV. Post-game coming up next. Also, don't forget to use that promo code KFTV10 to get 10% off of your next purchase on SeatGeek. Any purchase, concert, game, you want it, you got it. 10% off using promo code KFTV10. I'm out of here, man. Shout out to my mods, shout out to my members, shout out to everybody showing love once again. We here. Let's go. Let's go.